Hello Exiles, how you doing? Welcome back to a new video. So in this video I'm going to be talking about upgrading the budget Carrion Golem build. So I'm going to look at this from a perspective that you've farmed maybe 20-30 divine ones, right? And you want to upgrade your build now. And the upgrades in this video will be the upgrades that I would recommend you to do. So let's get started. So before we go anywhere, let me pull up Path of Building. Let me pull up Path of Building. Where is Path of Building? There we go. Okay, so this was the old tree, right? It might be a little bit different from the last video, but this is from my own build, right? My own in-game build. This is the tree that I'm currently using, right? So to upgrade this build, hold on, let me just change to low budget build, and then yeah, first things that you might want to upgrade is getting awakened gems. You get awakened minion damage. It gives you +1 to all minion gems, supported minion gems. And then you get awakened brutality. It gets more physical damage, and it gives you crush, which is quite a bit of damage. You get awakened malefice. It gives you intimidate, which is a lot of physical damage as well, right? So you will see right here, if crush is checked, 15% increased physical damage reduction. Intimidate is 10% increased attack damage. That is being dealt by our golems now, right? So after changing these gems, getting your awakened gems, the next thing that you're going to want to upgrade is your cluster jewels, right? So I'll put the video for crafting these cluster jewels in the description and on the tag at the top right, or my left, your right, I think. Yeah, so these cluster jewels will look like this. Your build will end up looking like this. Your tree, after you put in these cluster jewels, it will be like this, right? We take off these life nodes around here, and we take off what else do we take off? We take off the life nodes that we're getting from this area. We take off these life nodes here, right? And then we get Vicious Bite, Renewal, and Rotten Claws. This is around a 7 divine cluster jewel to buy, but you can craft it for like 2 divines, I believe. So the video that I've linked in the description will show you how to craft this cluster jewel quite easily. And you have this, it's basically the similar jewel as this one, right? Then next we're gonna put Quickening Covenant and Fortress Covenant. Minions deal 40% increased damage, attack and cast speed, right? This is just good damage for our minions. And we're going to take this node, Enduring Bond, right here. This is a decent amount of damage as well. Up next, we are going to swap 3 pieces of gear, right? You see, with these changes, we are up to 21 million DPS, right? We are going to swap 3 pieces of gear. That will be we are going to swap to ones, and we're going to change our body armor, right? So let me just show you how to craft these. We have this Convoking Wand, and we have another Convoking Wand right here, right? And we have a body armor, this one. So you might see that with our Convoking Wand we have +1 to number of summon golems. That's a crucible tree, right? So first things, to get our crucible tree, you are going to want to come onto your trade site and input crucible +1 to number of maximum +1 to maximum number of summon golems +50 reduced effect of buffs granted by your golems. This doesn't matter because the buff that our Carrion Golems are giving is golems grant 53 to 79% additional physical damage for non-minion golems, which we really don't care about, right? So it's okay if we get this. So you just look for this this base. There's literally 22 on the market. You see they're like 25 chaos each, 50 chaos. Some of them you might have to then get your nodes. This one will also give you minions take 10% reduced damage, which is good. Increased attack and cast speed, right? And this one as well, right? You just take this tree up to there. Number 1 summon golem. So let's just say it's around between 50 to 100 C to get this base. After you get your base, you are going to, let me just remove this and scour this. These are the forces that we're going to want to use, so let me just walk you through them. We're going to want to use Corroded to block elemental modes, Jagged to block chaos modes, Metalic to block physical modes, and Shuddering to block mana modes, right? And we'll be using a prime chaotic resonator, so I would suggest you buy maybe 30 to 40 at the start, and then you can use those to craft all this gear, because even for the body armor we need a prime chaotic as well. So let's just craft it right here. So the most that we're looking for is +1 minion, +1 all skill, and minion damage, and any other good suffix, right? Okay. You see, this is 2 tries. We would have gotten this one, which I think is good, right? I mean, the minion damage is a bit low, but I think you can put this one aside. This will work, right? And then for the second one, we would need an empty suffix for the second one. So we're going to run again until we get the good modes. So with this method is 1 in every 12 average, but sometimes you might get unlucky. So you see this one, we have minion damage, we have minion skill gems, we have all spell skill gems, and then we have attack speed. So we may want to try to annul either the attack or the cast speed. So with the annul, like that, we were lucky, and then we hit up our suffix bench. From our bench, trigger socketed gems, we craft it on like so. That should be our ones done, right? So that would be our ones done. Remember, you would have gotten your base with a maximum number of summoned golems, because we want to keep having our 6 golems at all times. Then next will be the body armor. For the body armor, I prefer the astral plate. For the armor, right? Astral plate with the warlord influence. We want to get it with all warlord influence. Item level 83, I believe, and then 6 linked. Let's see how much this base is. This base is 3 divines. That's a bit expensive. So what you do in this case, you buy your base first without the influence, non-corrupt. This one is 25 chaos, right? Buy the base non-corrupt, and then buy the warlord exalted orb. Should be like 30 chaos, I think. Buy the warlord's exalted orb. It's 34 chaos, 35 chaos, and then you just slam it onto your body armor. So let's do that. We have our base, body armor, and we have our astral plate, right? This one, it does not have influence yet, so I level 83. Proceed. Firstly, we make it rare, then we hit it with our warlord exalted orb, right? Now for the forces that we're going to be using here, we are going to be using dense. This one is going to be a bit expensive of a craft. We're going to be using dense. Faceted are pricey, so keep that in mind. But with a budget of about 20 divines, 30 divines to do this upgrade, you should be able to do so. Then we have metallic, right? And then we have what's the other one? Pristine, I believe, right? Dense to block life, faceted to get more gem mods, metallic to block physical, and pristine to block defenses. Yes, that's how we are going to be doing this. So the mods that we are looking for is level of socketed active gems and level of socketed intelligence gems, right? So right there we got active in strength, active and strength, active and strength. This is unlucky. Active and strength again, active and strength again. What the hell? Okay, right here we got active, we got an intelligence, right? So from this point, what you might want to do is risk doing an H-link, right? You can just do an H-link and try to get rid of these two mods right here, right? So you can just hit it like that. It took the active. If you have the currents, you can do this to try and get rid of one of the bad suffixes. This one got us active and strength, active, strength, and int. This is good. I think this is good. Why? Because our support gems are strength gems, right? So let's open our POB, right? You see this support gem is a +1 from item because the body armor has +1 level of socketed intelligence gems, right? So if I was to add a mod on the body armor, where is the straw plate, right? If I was to add another mod, delve strength, right, like that, you see that our red gems gain another level. You see, so it now has a +1 level. The red one has a +1, that red one has a +1 as well, right? So keep that in mind when you are crafting, that if you get strength, int, and active, that's a good combination of mods right there, and you might want to just keep it like that. So after you get this, the next thing would be to exalt. Try to exalt some life. We got 59 life, that's okay, and we can bench craft a prefix. Can we bench craft? Yeah, we can bench craft percent life, percent mana. Where is it? This one right here. So like this, your body armor will be done for this level, right? For this stage of the Carrion Golem build. So this will be all the updates that I think will be good for you to build, because as you can see, we jump from 7 million DPS. We jump from 7 million DPS to, where's my part of building, to how much? 21 million DPS. Now the next thing that I wanted to talk about here is the things that I've selected on this configuration screen. Okay, we have maimed. We are maiming through our zombies because they are linked to maim. No, not zombies. What is linked to maim? It's okay. So animate guardian or specters, they are that's where we are getting our maim from, right? And then we have selected intimidate and crushed because we have awakened gems. We have awakened brutality and awakened malefice. They give us intimidate and crush for our minions. Then we have 12 non-golem minions. If we remove this, you see the amount of damage that we lose. Check this out. If we remove this, we lose almost 1 million DPS per. Now we have 12 because we have 8 zombies. In fact, it's not 9 zombies because of the +1/+1s. 9 zombies, and we have 3 specters. We have 3 specters, but it's not showing here apparently. We have 3 specters and we have an animate guardian, right? That gives us 12 non-golem minions that will contribute on this mod here, because our golems have the mod that says golems deal 5% more damage per non-golem minion near them, up to 50%. Right, so as long as we have 10 minions that are not golems, we gain 50% more damage. Right, now there's something that I recently learned. More damage and increased damage are different things. So you see right here, nearby enemies take 40% increased damage. This is from our demon happy specters. And then nearby enemies gain 50% increased damage. This is from our Leah cast. Nearby allies gain 18% increased damage. This is from our dying breath staff on our animate guardian. Then nearby enemies take 30% increased physical damage. This is from vulnerability. So I didn't know how to put it there, so I put it like that because vulnerability is being cast by our animate guardian. So I think that should do it. If you have any questions, let me know. I will answer as much as I can. But other than that, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one, where we'll be talking about our animate guardian, the different types of animate guardians you can use, and how to keep it